Hello students, in today's video lecture we will discuss about article writing. Okay, that is a quite important topic as per your examination point of view. Students, in this video we will also try to learn what an article is and how it is written, and we will discuss some of the best tips and other things of writing articles. So please watch this video patiently and try to learn whatsoever is being discussed with you. Students, an article is an objective piece of composition. It may be formal or informal or on any subject which interests the target audience. It is often sequential, that is, it moves forward from one point to another in a logical manner. It has a beginning, exposition, and a satisfying ending. These are the three different parts an article. A student who wants to write an article on a particular subject must possess a true knowledge of that subject and good command of English language. In order to possess knowledge of various subjects, a person has to read books, magazines, and newspaper. Students, here in this video, we are trying to learn how to write an article. But students, here I would mention a fact that you can be a good writer, or you can even compose a good article. You can even write a good article if you possess a sound knowledge regarding the current affairs, the social topics, and current issues. Students, for that you need to develop a habit of reading newspaper, books other than your course books, and several magazines. Okay, but reading is not enough. Along with reading, you must have a keen sense of observation. Okay, you must observe the lives of people around you. Okay, if we talk about some other things, in addition to reading and observing, a student must develop the habit of thinking. The best method to make a student think is to arouse his interest and curiosity. It means you have to develop your interest and curiosity. The question arises as to how to arouse curiosity. It can be done by asking a student or you questions about what he has read, what you have read, and by encouraging you to disagree with the author. And there are so many other things which we can do. Okay. A student should be asked to make an effort to read between the lines to find the hidden meaning. If you can pick out the hidden meaning of a composition, it will certainly enrich your observatory skill, your observation. Okay, clear? Even as a teacher, we can also encourage you to develop independent thinking about everything you have read or seen. But this can be done when we are in a live class, not in a virtual class. Okay, clear? Students, it has rightly been said that practice makes a man perfect. So, you should write as frequently as possible. In the beginning, you should start writing about common objects and events or topics. Okay. The following guideline will help you writing a good article, a nice one. Okay. First of all, title. A title of the article or speech, basically in an article, reflects the gist of the subject matter. A title should be brief, say of 4 to 6 words, that should be written in a line. The title may be of even 1 or 2 words, but it should be pithy, catchy, appropriate, and to the point. Okay. Then it comes then comes body of article. The body of the article should consist of three parts. First one, beginning, middle, and the last, conclusion. The beginning of the article should be striking, relevant, logical, and original. It should arrest the attention of the reader. Some expressions should be used there. We will discuss them later. The middle of the article should contain appropriate facts, figures, arguments, and reflections. It should be developed logically, and a proper link of each detail should be maintained. Okay. The conclusion of the article should not be abrupt, vague means unclear, and shabby. It must give the impression that you have said what you wanted to say. Conclude it by a sentence or a line that sums up the whole thing. It means, in conclusion, you have to give some suggestion, opinion, and remarks, and include whatsoever you have mentioned earlier. Okay, and this should be very brief. An article should be divided into several paragraphs. Each paragraph, not more than 3 paragraphs. Okay, each paragraph should deal with one point or argument. Means, whenever your ideas are changed, when you have a different idea to that of you have already mentioned in a paragraph, you need to change a paragraph. Okay, and each paragraph should be linked with the other paragraph. Okay, your thoughts must show logical development, coherence. Okay, clear, relativity, and unity in all paragraphs. Means, you you are not allowed to have any diversion from the main topic. Okay, clear. The whole article should have a structure, which means that it should have an attractive beginning, coherent middle, and a striking conclusion. Okay, students, if you follow all these things, okay, you will be a good writer. Intention of writing an article or speech. In examination, the intention of writing an article is to score good marks. why we are teaching you, why I am teaching you writing article. The basic aim is to make you score good marks. In order to do so, you should be able to write a highly structured article. You should develop the argument according to the subject given for writing an article or speech. Your thought should have coherence and unity. Okay, it should have relativity, relevance, and unity. Okay, perspective of readers and audience, readers for articles and audience for speech. Before writing an article, you should keep in mind the readers for whom you are going to write. Consequently, your article should cater to the sensibility, capability, intelligence, and education of the readers. Okay. A good article should be intelligible and comprehensible. Thought and style should have compatibility with each other. Okay, let us talk about style of style of writing an article. And style comprises vocabulary and grammar. Your article should be written in a simple and elegant style. Means you must be very polite while writing an article. Okay, the selection of words should be simple. Okay, clear? Simplicity is a big virtue, you should not indulge the verbosity or jargon. Means you are advised write as simple as you can. Okay, nothing should be written that is quite ambiguous. Okay, nothing should be written that is quite a jargon one, that is not easy to comprehend. Okay, write in a very simple very simple way, using an excellent vocabulary. Okay, avoid complex sentence structure because it leads to complexities and ambiguity. Okay, clear? Adopt simple sentence structure because it leads to clarity and intelligibility. Okay, by adopting simple sentence structure, you are not likely to commit a grammatical mistake. Okay, there should be no grammatical mistake. Okay, in short, your article should be rich in vocabulary and contain no grammatical mistakes. Okay, in the time to come, I'll even suggest you some of the important phrases to express your opinion and your to express the facts and other things while writing an article. Okay, let us go through the next point. Making use of given information. The given information in form of visual or verbal input should be properly scrutinized, should be properly checked, and relevant portion of it should be used in article. Means when you are given any visual or verbal input to write an article, okay, okay, you need to find out the significant hints in that very question or statement so that you can include something that is quite important for writing article. Okay, read it carefully and expand the hints in argument, but don't go astray beta. Okay, next, research and planning. In order to write an article on a particular topic, you need information, facts, figures, and data as per the requirement. Okay, you should collect those from newspaper, magazines, the internet, and books. When you are equipped with ideas and information, plan a sequence of argument, okay, to be given in the article. Develop different points in different paragraphs, okay, and this has already been described you described to you, okay. Make a rough draft if time permits. If you have time in examination, if you have time to make a rough draft, you can make a rough draft of the points which you need to include while writing an article, okay. Then develop your thoughts in such a manner that your article has coherence and unity, okay. Clear? Now revise the whole rough draft. While revising it, you should be able to eliminate repetition of arguments. Students, this is a common mistake that students usually do. They habitually or indeliberately they repeat their ideas. Okay, so please stop repetition. Okay. The temptation of introducing beautiful phrases has to be resisted. Okay, clear? Do not make vague generalization and arbitrary statements. Now, a good rough draft is ready for you. Okay. Use of saying or quotation. Saying and quotations are to be used sparingly. Okay. They may be used when they are appropriate to the subject on which you are writing an article. Excessive use of quotations mars the clarity and beauty of the article. So, students, in the time to come, we will make you learn some of the beautiful quotations on different topics of life and other things, so that you can use them as per their demand. Okay. Difference between article and speech. Okay, it will be discussed now. There is hardly much difference between a written article or written speech. The only difference is that a speech begins with a formal address to the audience concerned, and an article is given a title. Okay. In examination, students are not required to write the formal address while writing a students are not required to formal address while writing an article. Okay, in article we don't need any kind of address to the audience. Okay, it should be written in speech. Clear? Let's have a quick look at the format of an article. So students, an article should be written in such a format. You have to write a title that must be brief and eye-catching. Okay, clear? And it should be written in the center setting. Okay. Thereafter, byline is written. Byline byline consists the name given in the question. Okay, question paper. If the name is not given, then write XYZ or ABC, etc. Okay, clear? Various if it after that you need to write an introduction. Okay, introduction, it state the topic clearly. Introduction, okay, state the topic clearly. You need to describe the topic clearly. Okay, draw attention of the readers with a rhetorical question, startling fact or quotation. Okay, write a relevant quotation and explain it. Okay, place the topic in the perspective, clarify the plan and the limit of the topic. Okay, and be clear and precise. Okay, then comes exposition, that we can even say development of the topic. Okay, in that you need to discuss different points, merits, demerits, causes, consequences, etc. Okay, clear? And thereafter develop cause and effect relationship, use facts, examples, arguments. Okay, bring in comparison and contrast. Okay, there should be some comparison and contrast. Okay, even various aspect of topic should be discussed. Okay, like results, positive or negative points, and other things. Then comes conclusion. Sum up what you have stated earlier. Conclude with a question, a warning, a hope, or an appeal. Okay. To end, the end should be satisfactory, not sudden and abrupt. You need to you need to explain whatsoever. You need to include whatsoever you have already discussed. Okay, and this is your marking scheme. You will be given 1 mark for title and byline. Okay, content you will be given 4 marks, and 5 marks for expression means logical development of ideas, coherence, grammatical accuracy.